Okay, so we're down here at the Freeborn County Fairgrounds. So if you come up this road here, all the buildings are already rented out. This building straight ahead, I guess, is free, but not much electricity in there. So you can see the area for camping up here. This will all be full. You know, we could park right in front of this building. It says no parking, but for this event you can.
I saw that right there.
Yeah, there is.
Water pump.
Ooh. You'd think it would smell like animals here, but it doesn't. See, then there's a lot back here where you could... This would be nice here, you know.
You got a big field over there.
There is.
By the houses.
I think up here is where the campers have to park. It's back behind here.
Also, if you bring a camper, you gotta go.
There's picnic tables there. I suppose if you move the picnic tables out, you could park underneath that canopy. That'd be nice. So what they said before was campers are out here.
Oh, Jan Reed.
Huh?
Jan Reed building.
Who's Jim Reed?
Jan.
Jan.
I have no clue.
There's got to be a woman, Jan. So here's another little road. You know, you could park vans along this road too with your side doors facing out. This must be a building that they... Or that's the free building there, right? And this is the other free building if you want to park indoors. Park with the pigs.
That's what it says, swine right on top of it.
It does. But then this is the camping for campers out here, huh?
So if you got the big campers, let's see. Oh, there's a lot of them there. So power is limited probably too, right?
I guess they've got electric and water.
Couple poles, but...
Well, they were saying that out here is electric and water for everyone.
Well, there's a big electrical box thing right over there to the left. Got the meters on it.
Oh, here's the shower. Didn't even know that was back here.
Oh, this is kind of nice right here. With the shade trees.
It says no
That'd be a
parking
sweet spot right over there.
in the shade. Yeah, that would
Where
be.
all those trees are.
Well, that's where they put the campers. And then we could park there. I like it.
Let's see what difficult. But if you got there first, you get the little cement slab right by your door.
This will all be wall-to-wall vans for the Nationals.
Another polys right there.
So they must,
Big main one out.
yeah, that's the power for the RVs. They must lay that out. And
This would be nice to have this area at least.
got a little patio there. Stinky though, right? Right next to the... I don't smell anything.
No.
Should we walk around this road here?
Yeah, no, it's a little. Got these oak trees here.
Yeah. Yeah, they're tall enough you could
It
fit.
looks a little muddy though.
It does, yeah, it's a little bit.
Bad there.
It is muddy here, isn't it?
That's what down as well of it.
Huh? Boy, there isn't a tree out there where they park the RVs. Well, you can see all the boxes. They must just run some, or some spider boxes like he was saying. Plenty of power out there.
Oh, this is a that low spot over there.
Yeah. Well, last time they had the Nationals here, there was a Vans in almost every building.
Vans?
Vans in every
Vans?
building.
Oh, in the van.
I don't know. That's not camping to me if you're parking in a building, you know.
No.
Yeah, we were around the corner down there under those trees last time. And it's a long walk
Yeah.
to the, so this is the low area here where if you get rain, that's going to be a lake, I think, right there.
And the soil around here does look kind of like I don't know.
So that's the grandstand over there.
Take a shortcut across.
Yeah. But all of this up here will be open for parking if you want to, you know. If there's no rain coming that week, you know, you don't have to worry. It's not spongy or anything here, and the lawn is pretty nice. But I don't see power here either.
No, there's
It looks like, you know, you look at these ruts here,
that could be bad.
it's been wet.
Those are power boxes up there now.
Oh, yeah, a lot of power up there.
That wouldn't be bad over. Oh, that's what you said you would, but then you had to walk so far.
Well, it's not too bad. So if you park up over there by that power, there's the main grandstand, and then the next building over is where the bands are and stuff. I think one of these other big buildings, there's going to be bands in that too. So Dakota Street Bands has a heavy metal bands for the younger crowd. And I forget what bands. Boy, the band they had last night was great. Good Times Truckin', that's what we're at here. And it's 4 weeks before the Nationals. Almost to the day, huh? So if you wonder where Show and Shine's going to be, it'll be in that field on the other side of the grandstand. It's a huge, huge field that, I don't know, looks like a soccer field or something, maybe bigger. It's like the length of 2 soccer fields. I've seen people parked up right up in here. See the power on the side of that building?
Oh yeah, on the hill.
I think that's a bathroom though.
Yeah, it is. I wouldn't want to be parked there.
Could get
A lot
stinky.
of people walking by. And, yeah.
I wonder why they put all that there. Well, power, all that power on the side of the latrine.
That's an old building.
Yeah. And then, you know, there's other buildings down there, and there's more parking down there, too. Plenty of room. I don't think this is going to fill up. But you see a lot of people, like last time in front of this cattle building, there were vans all parked there camping, you know, and there were vans all in here where we're walking right now. Vendors in front of the grandstand here last time. And both sides, they had vendors. That was like vendor row. So right there you can see the field on the other side where the Show and Shine is. Kind of. See it? So we just did a big loop here. And they're having the RC car races right now. You can see them going up there. I'd zoom in, but I only got one hand here. Maybe I can do it. There we go. You can see that big field for the show and shine right here. I'll show you. Here, we can look out the back of this. This building will be the bar building. And then there, that's where they'll have the show and shine in that field back over there. Pretty nice. Okay, so we just talked to some of the folks putting this on, and the livestock building straight ahead there, that's the main pavilion this for the Nationals, not this building behind me that says welcome banners on it. That's a much smaller building, and they'll be able to pull vans in that livestock building if it hails or there's hail in the forecast. So they're still racing out here. Okay, so right now we're headed straight south, and that's the new latrine there with the big canopy on the right. And then this is the grandstand on the left. That's the low area. I suppose if you park on the blacktop, you're going to be okay. I can see they've got more drainage back there, but I don't know if I'd risk it. It's muddy down there, that's for sure. So, but there's plenty of power here. Nice little spot right here for somebody if you don't mind parking on blacktop. It's pretty good. And then this building on the right, just beyond the latrine, is going to have bands and a bar in there and speakers and stuff, and a lot of pre-rally stuff will be in there as well. So that should be fun. And then again, go around that corner and there's the main full hookup area. Go straight up here and you heads to the exit by the church there. You can see the church building right there, the steeple. Okay, so this is headquarters right here. And then around the corner to the left there, past the church, is the entry desk where you can, fill out the forms and whatever. But the goodie bags, banners, dinner, and all that will be in this building right here. So this is where we parked last time, but kind of away a little bit. This is a paid camping area with full hookups, water and electric. I think it even has 50 amp service here. Not sure who you pay or how that works or how much. So if you go and follow this road around, the main grandstand is down that road further. But these buildings are all rented for van clubs already. So, that's Gary Schultze from Cyclone Custom Vans and Trucks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hit the subscribe if you like what you see. Comment below. Appreciate all your comments. See you later. Bye-bye.